How is it possible that in a world with satellites, artificial intelligence, and access to more information than ever before, there are still mysteries that nobody can explain? Some have remained unsolved for decades. Others have remained unsolved for thousands of years. Entire groups of people vanish without a trace. Strange signals appear from the depths of space. Revolutionary ideas emerge and disappear before anyone can fully understand them. Today, we're looking at three bizarre mysteries that continue to puzzle historians, scientists, and researchers to this day. Our first mystery begins over 2,500 years ago. In 525 BC, the Persian king Cambyses II had just conquered Egypt. Determined to strengthen his control over the region, he reportedly ordered an army of roughly 50,000 soldiers to march into the western desert. Their objective was the Oracle of Amun, one of the most powerful religious sites in the ancient world. The army departed. Thousands of soldiers marched into the desert, and they were never seen again. According to the ancient Greek historian Herodotus, the army stopped near an oasis to rest. Then, a massive sandstorm swept across the desert, burying the entire force beneath the sands. 50,000 men. Gone. The story sounds unbelievable, but what's even stranger is that no one has ever found convincing evidence of what happened. No massive burial site, no battlefield, no enormous collection of weapons or armor, nothing that conclusively explains the disappearance of an entire army. Over the centuries, explorers have searched the Egyptian desert for clues. Some researchers believe the soldiers were swallowed by shifting dunes. Others argue that they were ambushed and destroyed by local tribes or rival forces. Several discoveries have been claimed over the years, but none have definitively solved the mystery. Somewhere beneath one of the harshest landscapes on Earth, the fate of thousands of men may still be waiting to be discovered. But while our first mystery may be hidden beneath the sands of Egypt, our second mystery came from somewhere much farther away. Space. On August 15th, 1977, astronomers operating a radio telescope at Ohio State University detected something unusual. At first, it appeared to be just another signal among countless others arriving from deep space. Then, they looked closer. The signal was incredibly strong. Far stronger than most naturally occurring radio emissions. Even stranger, it appeared to come from a very specific location in the sky. The transmission lasted for only 72 seconds before disappearing completely. When astronomer Jerry Amon reviewed the telescope's printout, he was so surprised by what he saw that he circled the signal and wrote a single word beside it. Wow. That note gave the mystery its name. The Wow signal. Scientists immediately began investigating. Could it have been a previously unknown cosmic phenomenon? An unusual reflection from an object closer to Earth? Or something even more extraordinary? Some wondered whether humanity had accidentally intercepted a transmission from an intelligent civilization somewhere in the galaxy. The possibility captured imaginations around the world. But here's the strangest part. The signal never returned. Researchers repeatedly pointed telescopes toward the same region of space. Nothing. Years passed. Still nothing. Decades later, scientists continue to debate what caused the signal. Some theories suggest a natural explanation. Others remain unconvinced. To this day, no one knows exactly what produced the mysterious transmission that lasted just over a minute and then vanished forever. And while the source of the Wow signal may still be hidden somewhere among the stars, our final mystery centers on one of the most brilliant inventors in human history, Nikola Tesla. Today, Tesla is recognized as one of the greatest inventors who ever lived. Many of the technologies that power our modern world can trace their origins back to ideas he helped pioneer. But among all of Tesla's inventions and discoveries, one project remains surrounded by mystery. Tesla dreamed of a future where electricity could be transmitted wirelessly across vast distances. No power lines, no cables, just energy moving freely through the air. To turn that dream into reality, he began building a massive structure known as Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island, New York. The tower was intended to be unlike anything the world had ever seen. Tesla believed it could transmit information and potentially electrical power across enormous distances. If successful, it could have transformed global communication and energy distribution. But the project suddenly began to struggle. Funding disappeared. Construction halted. The tower sat unfinished for years before eventually being demolished. And that's when the mystery began. Some people believe Tesla was on the verge of a breakthrough that could have changed civilization forever. They argue that powerful financial interests had little incentive to support a technology that might disrupt existing industries. Others point out that there is little evidence Tesla had solved the enormous engineering challenges involved, and that the project ultimately failed because it simply wasn't practical. More than a century later, people still debate what Tesla was truly trying to accomplish. Was he years ahead of his time? Or was he pursuing a dream that could never work? The answer remains uncertain. A lost army buried beneath the sands of Egypt. A signal from deep space that appeared once and never returned. And an inventor whose most ambitious project continues to inspire debate more than 100 years later. Thousands of years separate these mysteries, yet all of them remind us of the same thing. No matter how much we discover, there are still questions that remain unanswered. And sometimes the mysteries we can't solve are the ones we remember the longest. Which of these mysteries do you think has the most likely explanation? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories where history becomes stranger than fiction.